how's it going? So I'm here in the Music City Hotel, which is also a hostel. I stayed at a hostel room in a dorm bed here. This is where I often stay when I stay in San Francisco when I am flying in and out. I just flew in last night from New York City, and then I was in Europe for 4 months before that. And so it is morning, I'm all packed up, going to head out of here. I just wanted to give a little taste of this cool hostel because it has all these amazing photos of musicians. I should also mention I have a cold, and so pardon my voice dealing with that. But anyways, going to walk through here and show some of these photos. And so I think the emphasis on these photos is musicians from the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm not sure if they're all actually from the Bay Area or some of them maybe just performing here or whatever, but you'll see some of them you'll definitely recognize. So Train, not, a fan of these guys, but I guess they're from here as well. Not sure who this is. Definitely like 70s, I guess. And this looks like Woodstock, but maybe not. Maybe it's a San Francisco festival or concert. That might be Grace Slick from Jefferson Airplane. That's my best guess, but I could be wrong on that. Not sure who that is. Must be some more recent musician. Not sure these guys. And so there's going to be a very special guest in this video coming up in just a second. And so here is one that many of you will recognize. Green Day. Billy Joe Armstrong. And in the bottom left corner, you can see the drummer, Trey Cool, who I went to high school with and hung out with when I was in high school. We were in like the same group of friends. And speaking of high school, that is a hint for the guest, who I will show in just a second. So here you have the Grateful Dead, obviously from the Bay Area, Haight-Ashbury Street. Not sure, and then there's some more down there. But going to head down here and check it out.
Thank you.
Cool, thanks a lot, appreciate it. All right, Neil Young is definitely not from the Bay Area, so Janis Joplin, Tom Waits. Yo. What's going on?
Making notes.
Right on. Notes about what?
Oh, just like writing stuff.
Yeah, cool.
I have this thing I've been doing for a few years. I try to write down 10 new ideas every day.
Okay.
I've kind of been failing at lately.
That's a lot of ideas though over the course of
like
a year.
Thinker-upper.
Yeah.
Most of them suck, but the point is just to exercise.
If you hit like 1 out of 100, then you're doing pretty good. So
that's even optimistic.
Metallica?
Metallica, yeah.
Okay. At first I was thinking that like most of the bands were Bay Area, but
Okay. Isn't that the point?
that's what I thought, but then, I mean, first of all, Neil Young obviously is from Canada. He was up there.
Right.
Tom Waits, I don't think he's from, he might be from LA or something?
He's from the Napa area.
No way.
He has a farm west of Petaluma.
Cool, so I'm making a video here of like San Fran.
Have you been filming?
Yes.
Oh, God damn it.
You forgot to put on your best. Forgot to put on your best presentation, man.
I'm still fat.
Yeah. So, Abram, we've known each other a couple years.
What's up?
Approximately 40.
40?
Second grade, so when we were like 7, so that's like 39.
Infamous palindrome nerd.
Exactly. And so Abram actually stayed here last night, and I didn't know it because I told him which hostel I was staying at.
Well, the guy tried to put me in the same room, but he was
miserably
off
failed
by one numeral.
Oh yeah. All right. We are out of here. And so I was pointing out the Green Day poster up there. Was the last time you saw Trey when you went to that concert down in LA?
LA Arena, which no longer exists.
Oh. Now I wonder if these are more okay, so
Tupac,
Trey, Billy Joe,
Billy,
Mike Dirnt, Tupac,
Sammy Hagar. Can't place it.
Huey Lewis, yep. Willie Nelson? That kind of looks like
Is that Willie? No, it's not Willie.
No.
No. Velvet Underground.
Where?
Well, they're from. Is that them? No.
Jerry Garcia, Janis Joplin,
James Hetfield,
Carlos Santana.
Based, Journey. When the lights go down in the city.
Oh, when the lights go down in the city. Was one of them Grace Slick and Jefferson Airplane?
Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah. Okay. Your park's here.
Yeah, I'm on the top floor. Hey, boss. I'm gonna check. I've been here since yesterday. Should I pay now?
Yeah.
I got the.
Follow me.
Okay.
You got your ticket?
Yeah.
Ready or
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to be back in California. So what's the deal? Like you have Kowaleski's car, van.
He went into surgery yesterday at UCSF.
Okay.
And
I don't think I've met him.
I don't think you guys have.
He lived over on the coast or something?
He's from Pennsylvania. He's an old school, very early developer of like solar technologies and
Oh, okay.
computer things, and he's into cyanetics and
Cyanetics? I've never heard of that. Cybernetics?
as opposed to Dianetics.
Slightly different.
Science of sound vibration, and he's into all this cosmic shit.
And so he basically gave you the car to drive him down here to the
Well,
hospital or something like that?
He needed a ride down. He's in bad shape, kind of. He's got all kinds of weird.
Is he older than us?
He's about 50, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's newfangled bullshit.
36 bucks for
the
overnight
nearest
parking?
thing was 5 blocks away, and it was 40.
Is that like 24 hours or something? Or
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's more than rent.
I know.
That's like $1,200
That's
a month.
about what the I know. What? No, this city's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The normal person cannot live here anymore. This other guy I was talking to last night, Dave, in the room, he had a regular job. He was like a mechanical engineer or something. He's homeless now. His rent went to $5,500 a month.
God.
What the is this? This is market.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to.
Can we go left here? What's the guy? Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah. Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah. So is Reggie Watts kind of like Bobby McFerrin-ish?
Yeah, he's kind of. I like him a lot better.
Okay. Man, these streets are confusing with all these train tracks and electrical lines.
If I don't get lost.
There's no way we're not getting lost
for this.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for years, and I try to take the kids somewhere and be like, I'm going on the wrong damn direction on this freeway now. We got to get an exit here, and then there's no way to get back on. Next thing I know, I'm in East LA, and just like, where the hell? I don't even know which way. It's crazy. I just gave up eventually, like it was cursed.
Just like every day was just a random adventure, no matter what you're trying to do.
Am I
Off the grid.
driving on these tracks?
I don't know. It says turns no.
No turn. Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen that building in my life.
It looks vaguely familiar to me. I'm thinking it's some kind of central train station.
Could be. It's been hilarious for, we both lived here for like 4 decades.
Oh, this was coming to the city. I've been in the city hundreds of times, and
Yeah.
I never did figure out. Well, one thing, my dad was driving everywhere. I wasn't paying attention to where we were going.
Exactly.
We'd end up somewhere.
I mean, I lived in Berkeley, but, I didn't actually come to the city all that much. Oh, crap. So no left turn, that's for sure.
No left turn.
This is so, it seems like there should be a light here or something. It looks like we might be able to do a legit left turn here. Oh, there's a market going on here. Yeah, I've never hitchhiked out of San Francisco.
I got picked up going north with this super, I don't know, he was on something, this kind of white trash guy in this muscle car. He was nuts, man. And
Where was this?
This is near Hopland. I thought I should probably I don't think he would have let me out, but I was just like, yeah, whatever, let me just see what happens. I kind of going 90 miles an hour up the 101, hitting road signs, and he goes out Cow Mountain and go off-roading, and it was like a Trans Am or something from the 70s.
Oh.
You ever read David Sedaris?
I've read a few of his stories.
He has some really funny hitchhiking stories.
Does he? I haven't read any hitchhiking stories of his. Do you know if his stories are all true?
I think they're embellished, probably for comedic effect, but they're basically based on true experience. His football family. Brilliant at everything from nanotech and chemistry. He can do you know, weld microscopic gold computer parts and work with nanotubes and stuff, and then go home and tear apart a 50-ton piece of machinery and make new gears for it. And they thought he was retarded in school because he was dyslexic and he didn't learn to really read till he's never really read a novel or a story. Like, he doesn't read for pleasure. And I've seen him on a computer and he's not, it's all like code, and
He just has like mega intuitive scientific just...
yes. And he just grew up from when he was a little kid, like tearing stuff apart and figuring out how it works and rebuilding engines, and you know,
It was like it was just built into him.
he's an explosives expert. Like, he's been an expert witness in explosive court cases.
Wow.
I don't know where we're going.
Me neither. I guess we'll just... Okay.
I'm thinking it's going to be a cafe or something like that.
Yeah. Shops, restaurants. Yeah. Well, we walk out here, check out the bay. Yeah, let's get a view. Oh, right on. Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, this will be a great view of the Bay Area.
Battleship?
So you telling about David there reminds me a little bit of last night. I was sitting on the plane and I was seeing the movie that somebody else was watching in front of me, and it was about this woman, this black woman back in the 50s who was a total math wizard, and she ended up in NASA.
I know who that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of her, about her before, but she was like instrumental in this, in like the moon landings and stuff. Looked like a really good movie.
Yeah, she was the coding wizard that they, like, she was so smart that they used her work to make sure the computers were working correctly.
Yeah. Wow. There's tons of them.
Oh yeah. Apparently sometimes all of these decks are covered. Alcatraz since the 80s either.
I've never been there. Okay, so that's Alcatraz out there. No.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. We tore the whole thing. I remember they put me down in the hole. See what that's like? It's like solitary.
Solitary.
But it's like
even worse.
a damp, pitch dark. Yeah, it would have sucked. Like if you're a bad boy. It was about 6x8 concrete room with a big heavy steel door. And it's pitch black, and I just hose the guys down. They throw them in there naked. There's nothing in there. It's just damp concrete.
And you just be in there for weeks or months or who knows.
That third world, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful island.
Do you know when it closed?
1962?
Okay. Wow, this is a nice perspective of the city. So we got the Golden Gate Bridge out there. And then there's like 7 hills supposedly, right?
Yeah. Oh, not at all. Just tell me how to run this. I don't know how.
Just this one. Just this one. I have the picture.
Okay. Beautiful day in San Francisco.
Oh, that one. Yeah, thanks. No problem. I'll take a couple.
All right, where's a classic breakfast kind of a place?
This is the world famous arcade.
Is it?
So
Okay. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Wow, something smells.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure in summer this place is packed. That smells so good.
I'm hoping it turns into like a retirement plan for me. Like,
Yeah, it sounds like it
nothing
could.
else going. I got the palindrome where I usually know how much money I have because it's all right here.
Yeah.
Anyway, his new invention is a new kind of...
Ooh, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Eagle Cafe. Where? Right up here. Let's check it out.
It's called the Withrear Warble Plane.
Okay.
It's a new kind of VR, virtual reality setup. Have you ever done VR?
I haven't.
So the big drawback with VR, I'm not even that interested in it. Whatever, did it once. Oculus Rift is the big one. That guy's a billionaire.
Never heard that.
Oculus Rift. The guy that started Oculus Rift is a billionaire.
He's kind of the like the premier virtual reality guy.
Yeah, Oculus Rift company.
Closed for kitchen renovation.
Okay.
Dang.
Broad axis VR, which is infamous for this, is you look like an idiot when you're doing it because you'd be like stumbling around. You know, I bark my shins really bad.
Okay.
So you think you're hiking in the Grand Canyon and you trip over.
You forget about
while walking to the wall. So his thing is actually a platform. From what I gather, I think he's got a miniature prototype built that you stay on, and that you can't outrun it. Like you could be running.
You mean like it moves underneath you?
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
He's got a website. It's this round thing with a railing and a guy with goggles on.
I see.
And apparently, like, it's impossible to fall, or like you can be running down a trail and then jump off a cliff and stuff.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I guess you could. I don't know.
If you fall on your face,
from jumping.
Yeah.
It prevents you from stumbling around like an idiot.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that Eagle Cafe was our. Crepe Cafe. Let's see what they got.
There you go.
If we can, how do we get down there? All right, yeah. Patio. They're like $7 to $10. So.
Oh my god.
All right, that is one tasty looking crepe.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I guess to Taylor, and then
There's the Golden Gate Bridge.
Taylor to Lombard.
Okay.
Right? Or something like that. Oh, we get to go down the crooked street right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, crookedest street in the world.
All right.
I haven't been down there in decades.
I don't think I've ever been down it.
Oh, no?
Yeah. Have you ever made any money with street performing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of my main things when I was in Culver.
Really?
Yeah.
After I saw you, or before that? Both?
That whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, juggling, or?
I tried out, I think one of the reasons I didn't really take off is because I tried out too many different personas, and like I didn't, the way to make it there is to be like, that's the guy that roller skates around playing the guitar. Or,
yeah. And then people get to know you, and then also you get better at it.
I was, one day I'd look like Jesus with a robe and a harp guitar, and then I'd dress up in drag and do some other thing. I'd go down there with the burley full of like bibliotrivets and homemade shit like that, and just was that
our turn?
Probably supposed to turn
I think
there.
so.
I thought it ended. Well, I think if I had spent more time developing an act and a persona, it could have been, I mean, you could make a living that way, definitely. Like, there's people that have been there for decades. They're like institutions on the Venice Walk.
Yeah. We definitely want to take a left here.
Let's see.
All right, so I think this is going to be it.
This is Lombard.
That's probably why there's all these people gathered around, yeah. All right,
go.
The world's crookedest street, supposedly.
All right, now what do I do?
Like all these people here because of, okay, take a left.
Oops. What are they doing here? Is just,
I guess just taking pictures of the crooked
the
street. Yeah. All right, let's get out of the city.
See, according to my parents, they used to, they'd never stop, and it was free, so you just, if you wanted to go somewhere, you just run and jump on.
I see, they were just constantly going around.
I got turned around with the kids one time about 10 years ago with my F350 dually crew cab diesel stick.
Oh, God.
In this area?
Yeah.
What a nightmare. You got guys behind you and you're on a hill like this, like,
and you're worried about like rear backing into them when you back up.
I'm a good stick driver,
So
and there was no way to not, like, you can't just start on a hill like this.
Yeah.
You got to be like,
you're gonna go backwards.
But I had Thistle poking out the window being like, back up a little bit, folks. Like,
yeah.
You don't want to get mashed, and it'll be your fault for the insurance because you rear-ended us.
What's that?
Maserati, I think.
Okay, right here.
So,
I think. Yes, see, so then there's Lombard. What a day. So nice and warm. It was like 23 degrees in New York when I left.
Oh yeah. So there's a Coast Guard station out of sight right down there. They keep the cutters moored there.
They're the guys that are on the watchtower for, I mean, the watch out for people trying to jump the
always
bridge.
On call. If you hang out down there long enough, you'll see them just come tearing out of the building. Yeah, the one guy I heard on, I think it was This American Life, he said the second his hands, he's one of the survivors obviously, left the edge, he went from I'm useless, the world doesn't need me anymore, I'm doing everyone a favor, to like, what am I doing? Oh shit, I want to live.
Wow.
Right when it was too late. Like,
yeah.
Like there's no turning back.
But he survived.
Falling and falling and falling. Next thing he knew, he's bobbing around in the water and the Coast Guard boat is coming out at him.
Wow.
Yep. And apparently this is true of every survivor. They all said that. They all said as soon as they let go, they were like, I want to keep living. So
that means all the other ones.
1,600 of them probably too.
Yeah.
There's probably a few exceptions.
Yeah.
There always are. Yeah, this guy was emphatic about it. He was like, he went 180 in half a second.
And Mount Tamalpais is back up here?
Yeah.
Have you ever hiked up it?
Yes.
Okay, I've never done that hike.
Well, Mount Tamalpais is really nice.
Yeah, got to be an amazing view from up there.
Just all kinds of cool trails and little waterfalls.
A little bit of incentive for your book. Whenever you get it done, we'll make a video, like when it's actually like available on Amazon or wherever.
The haiku stuff?
Yeah,
all of it. Yeah,
and maybe some people out there will want to buy his book.
I'm so close. I've got about over 1,300 now, and it's, I think I told you I divided them into kind of 3 piles: the good, the weird, and the ugly. Okay. Because originally, I mean, it started off. It was just going to be a little, 39 good haikus, as I say, like the traditional kind of rhythm to it, with the nature, the turnaround, the surprise, something about the seasonal thing, and then I just started going nuts. And then, like, so the good ones are more in that kind of vein, like there tends to be a nature focus, or something peaceful or seasonal about it. And then the weird ones. It's a little arbitrary, but did I classify as ugly as just gnarly sex and drug stuff, like foul language. The biggest
Can't say they weren't boring.
right. The good, the weird, and the ugly.